Hi, everyone. This is Barbara Dertina of Wellness Matters You Matter. And I'm really coming today with a bit of passion for something that I really feel that we need to start a bigger conversation about. And I just lost another friend, too young, 6 years younger than me, actually, with a very short, brief battle with breast cancer, unbeknownst to her. It was interesting that they even found this little spot that was an odd situation, not like other identifiers, I believe. And, I want to talk about our system of health. We don't have one. Really, what we have is a system of sickness. You're not even in the system unless you are sick. You are sent home, your tests are fine. How do you determine if you are really healthy? What is health? How do you know if you're healthy or not? Usually people say, well, I feel healthy or I look healthy, determining from our media standpoints. Sometimes some people don't look as healthy as they really are. Looking at them, you might think they're a little overweight or this is happening and that's happening. And they might be healthier that someone else that just looks very attractive and beautiful. Maybe their skin is nice, which your skin is an indicator of your health. But it's our responsibility to stay healthy. We don't feel our cholesterol growing up. We don't feel cancers growing. And the World Health Organization, excuse me, I am coming off of something and it has impacted my throat after traveling. The World Health Organization defines it as the functionality of your systems. Are your systems working at 100% capacity? Do you know that? Do you think the tests that we have run on very limited data tell us that? I really didn't understand the impact of testing until I attended a couple of workshops by people that have been in the health field that have moved into a much more comprehensive and functional practice and went back and had a lot more studies and are more concierge medicine because they do incredible amounts of testing and panels so you know what you're dealing with. Because these people are so healthy looking. One person is a physical therapist treating people from around the world, and certain conditions run in her family. And she was absolutely astounded that she had a propensity for those. So now, knowing that information, you can take action. So it's up to you. We are the CEO of our own bodies, so no one's going to be 100%, right? All our systems 100% all the time. But what is zero? Zero really is death. And you want to know something that really struck me and why I really wanted to do this today? And I have been talking about it, but I came across some very specific data. You know, by the time you realize you have a system, that particular situation or organ is only functioning at 60% or less. So something has to be working poorly to be working only at a 60% capacity before it's going to put a warning light or warning signal on. How many of you ignore that? Oh, this is a little thing. This is a little different. We adapt ourselves to it, or we can blow it off thinking this is aging, this is part of the process, or I was hiking the other day, or I didn't sleep well, and little tiny things start happening that are warning signs. What happens when it's a warning sign in your car? Do you just say, let me put some black tape over that warning sign? It really doesn't mean anything. I'll just keep going until I'm stuck. But that's what we're doing with our bodies. What's if it's your paycheck and you're only receiving 60% or less of what you were paid? Would you pay attention? But somehow our bodies are just so incredibly adaptable. They function under the most extreme situations, and we just take it for granted. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Do you have to tell your body to breathe? Do you have to tell your heart to beat? Did you know that your arteries can be blocked by 99% and you will still feel okay. I've lost several friends, and several of my young friends have lost husbands overnight. We just don't know. We don't feel things. So when you say you feel fine or you feel great, how have you assessed that? So you have to take responsibility, 100% responsibility for your health. What about all the people that are feeling symptoms and they can't solve it in Western medicine, or they might not even believe the patient because of psychosomatic things? Our emotions play a very big part in our health. Our way of thinking, whether we are assessing things in a positive perception, or we're always angry and resentful and creating all of these limiting belief situations, that impacts our health. So I want to talk to you a little bit more today because we really need to be responsible. And I represent products that activate your body's pathways and systems because your body knows what to do, but things start shutting down. Pathways start slowing down and shutting off, and they need a little bit of a boost. And we have in our science takes time. And instead of supplementing and trying to figure out what our body needs, if it needs this supplement, then it needs that one and this one and that one. And when you take something that activates the pathways of your body knows what to do to heal. However, it is, as I said, slowing down, especially with age, or can be compromised. And so you want to be the CEO of your own health. And how do you do that? You do that by building up your health, by having the secret sauce, which is healthy habits, healthy lifestyle. How many people wait until they have a cardiac situation and then they change their diet or start to exercise and move their body? No, it needs to start way back when, because your body is already compromising and making up for all the situations you're putting it in. So many times I've shared my products, and it's happened with me because I don't have a huge health story, although I'm starting to notice things as I've aged in the last 10 years that I've been affiliated with this. People say, well, I'm not feeling anything because we are used to some drug masking a symptom. Symptoms are there as warning signs. Drugs often mask the symptoms because we don't want to feel those symptoms. But have they ever healed the root of the problem, or that warning sign is telling you there's low air in the tires, you need air, or your oil light is on, you need oil? We don't ignore that in our cars, but we're ignoring that in our body. So when you get things that just override the symptoms being manifested, you are not getting to the root of solving your health problems or being able to stay healthy. Let's say you're an athlete, you're putting a lot of strain on your body. They pay very close attention to their health. And so this is even a bigger factor. Recovery time is faster. Working with your body is the way to go, and creating good habits. Sleep is very important. We in our culture, we minimize the amount of sleep we need. Being in nature. There are many, many lifestyle situations. Even the clothes we wear, the shoes we wear, how does that impact our posture? How does that help or hinder our spine, or not working in ergonomic situations, or too much driving, or artificial air, or putting fresheners in your air? You don't even realize all the products that are approved that are really not healthy for us. So I want to encourage you to build up your health. That is the way, because you don't know if you're healthy or not on that scale of 0 to 100. Well, you're probably not a 0 because you're still here, but think about that parameter. I want to know how healthy I am, but usually it's knowing how sick I am. And if I'm not sick, I think I'm healthy. So if you would like to know more about products that you can use that promote activation, because the more you help your body process is say, okay, you're getting tired now, let me charge you up a bit. I mean, that's what we do for our cell phones. That's what we do for our laptops. And that's what we need to do for our bodies. So I'm Barbara Dertina, CEO and founder of Wellness Matters. You matter, and you matter to me. So take care of your health and choose to be your own CEO.